everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Pass to Leonard. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And here's Payton. Feet out. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Jordan. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Pass to Jordan. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's the drive. It's tipped. In transition. The 17-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Here's Leonard. Packs it down.
That is incredible.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Here's Payton. No good on the triple. Jordan with it. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's James. Doesn't go for him. Oh, solid D from Leonard. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That shot is off. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Leonard. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Jordan. Six on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Here's O'Neal, and he dunks it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Jordan, following the score by Los Angeles. An easy 2 on the layup. Jordan's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Here's Malone. Off with the layup.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Here's Drexler. Oh, a two-handed power slam. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Maravich. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Westbrook with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. They set the screen to the inside. Back to Westbrook. Takes it inside, and finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
Here's Maravich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Malone. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Malone. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
12 seconds left in the first.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Maravich. With 4 on the clock. And the shot goes down. Maravich has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking a shot.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Edwards can't hit. And that one is hammered home.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Los Angeles trails by 6. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's George. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Rejected by Sabonis. Anthony outside. No good. Good D by Doncic. And that one is stuffed right through.
Defensive. Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
Right side, Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nice shot by George.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Pass to Irving. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
These are his first free throws of the game. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Green, a screen. Here's Brown. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Payton up top. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Brown. Look at Brown, getting it done inside.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Now Payton. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. Outside Payton. .141 left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by Green. And here's Brown. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. Pass to Irving. Top of the key jumper, no good. Los Angeles trails by 5. James, outside. It's stolen by Irving. Inside. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Fades away. That one's good for 2. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night. We've got 33 seconds left in the half. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Tries a 9-footer. Oh, Green with a block.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
Here we go, one-on-one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2, number 30.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Westbrook driving in. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Los Angeles trails by 7. Outside Payton. Yep, that one goes. Payton's got 6.
Maybe unnecessary to go for the finger roll instead of just laying it in. But it is impressive.
Jordan with it. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Clock at 6. Here's Mutombo. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Jordan. Leonard for 3. Now here's Westbrook. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Here's O'Neal. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
From 18 feet away, Payton, no good. Here's Leonard. Releases from the wing and drills it. 5 points in the game.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Jordan. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Five on the clock. Pass to Malone. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. James outside. And it's James inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Jordan. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. Jordan's got 7.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And stolen by Leonard. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
A dynamic two-way player. Leonard is especially gifted at turning defense into offense.
And James gets it to go. 6 points for him.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
James with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. Drexler grabs the board. Pass to Jordan. Six to shoot.
2 minutes.
He shoots. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:51 left in the third. It's James on the wing. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Stanley always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Right wing. Here's Maravich. No good with a jumper from the wing. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 5 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Maravich. Can't get it to fall. 54 seconds left in the third. Doncic outside. Anthony grabs the board. Los Angeles trails by 7. Pass to Sabonis. Anthony feeling it out a bit. On the take. And Anthony slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Malone. Out to the right wing. With some arc, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Drexler. Can't hit from in close.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Down low. It's stolen by Irving. And stolen by Edwards. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
And right there, Edwards shows you his ability to impact both sides of the ball.
Outside Irving. And the shot goes in.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Maravich. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Here's Malone. Driving inside.
Oh! Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Maravich. The rebound by Malone. Fires at the elbow. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Los Angeles trails by 7. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Westbrook. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Right side, Payton. Shoots over Westbrook. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Los Angeles trails by 7. James inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Jordan. Oh, It deflects off the backboard. Another shot. Shot clock at 6. Mutombo with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Left in the final quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Leonard looking around. Screen by O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, stolen by Payton. To the paint. Mutombo. Money!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. Now, they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Here's LeBron. And slam dunked by James.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Tim Duncan.
An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Left side, Payton. They now take the lead. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Westbrook with it. Tipped. Here's Peyton. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Peyton. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Drexler. They need this. Drives to the hoop. Yes!
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
50 seconds left in the OT period. Now Peyton. Soft touch off the glass.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
And here's Jordan. Pass to Drexler. 6 to shoot. The 3. That shot off. Los Angeles picking up the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.